Hey guys, my name is Artem, and I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I'm doing this video in response to all the teen suicides that have been brought up by the press over the last couple months, and all the other videos that I've seen that were done actually by a lot of my friends for the It Gets Better project. And this is definitely the most hardest video I've ever done. I don't like the camera, but after about 3 weeks analyzing and overanalyzing and paralyzing myself, I decided to go ahead and do this video. Life is great today. Things are absolutely wonderful. I love life. I love life in every essence of it. But it wasn't like that 11 years ago. When I decided to come out to my family, come out to my friends, it wasn't that simple as I thought it would be. And this video is also for a lot of those of you that are maybe in the same predicament as I was when I was 17, 18 years old. I'm an immigrant. I was brought here, I moved here with my family when I was 13 years old. So not only did I had to realize that, holy shit, I was gay when I was 17, 18 years old, but I was immigrant. I had to learn English from a whole different country and different culture. I'm Jewish by religion. I don't practice it that much today, but I am Jewish. And so all those things in the mix, it created a very difficult position for me to come out when I was ready or not ready to come out. At one point, it was about 2 months before my 18th birthday. I was a senior in high school. I just broke down. I just broke down in my bedroom and asked my mom to come in, and we talked, and I pretty much told her that I was gay. And it was a very emotional time. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have gone through this that are watching this video. But I thought it would be easy. I thought people just accept you. And that wasn't the case. At the time, my mom was dating somebody who was very book smart. I can say that. But yeah, he was very close-minded, and unfortunately had a lot of influence on my mom at that time. And about a few weeks later, I was asked to go to a therapist, a hypnotist, in order to change or attempt to change my sexuality. I know it sounds really incredibly stupid, but I don't blame my mom or my family for even going through with this. But it was a very dark times back then. In fact, I'm sitting right now at Uncommon Grounds. This is the coffee shop where I came out 11 years ago to a very close friend of mine, Dina. And guys, I remember sitting right here. Actually, I was at the front patio of this coffee shop, but telling my friend that I don't want to live anymore. It's not worth living after what I've gone through. I remember those thoughts. I remember telling those thoughts to my friend. And looking at what I have today, my business, my supporting family, my partner, my dog, my business partner. What would happen if I would have gone through with a suicide 11 years ago? It's really would have been the biggest mistake of my life. But I'm glad my friend was there for me, because she said that back then, 11 years ago, things will get better. She said, I promise you, they're gonna turn around because they love you. And guess what? They did. Even though I came to the conclusion that I'll never be accepted, that I'll have to move on and create my own family back when I was 18 years old, I was wrong. Guys, your family loves you. Your friends love you. And those people that bully you for being gay or lesbian you gotta understand, most bullying happens because of lack of self-esteem, or they don't have confidence in themselves and they take it on other people. I came out my senior year of high school, even though I was really skipped a lot of my senior year in high school. I wasn't bullied much, but I've seen bullying in my high school of guys and girls that came out before the school was over. And actually, that's the reason why it took me so long to come out, because I did not want to get bullied. I didn't want to deal with that. But I'll tell you one thing is, and a lot of you probably have gone through this, you might not be bullied physically, but you're bullied mentally. Of all the news, all the press, all the things you hear out there about gays, bis, and not being accepted, negative thoughts can bully you more sometimes than the physical bullying happens out there. And that's what happened to me. I was at a very dark place in my life. It was so dark that I thought that I shouldn't live anymore. And now I look back on my life, the last 11 years, and all the things I've done, people I've met. I just can't believe that I had those thoughts, but they were there. So some of you that are going through this right now, I know how you felt. And I'm telling you, it gets a whole lot better. It's a phase, it's a stage that you have to get through. You have to push yourself. You have to talk to your friends. You have to just find a support group. I mean, today they have the Trevor Project. I mean, I wish that was around when I came out, when I was 18 years old. But thank God my friend was there for me when I was 18. That she said that things will get better. Because it definitely did. It got a lot better. It's not worth taking your life. Don't fail your friends. Don't fail your family. And honestly, don't fail yourself. Because there's so much to live for. And to this day, I believe the United States is one of the greatest countries in the world, because anything is possible. This is why my family brought me here when I was 13 years old. And I've taken advantage of that. I'm doing what I love. And I'm glad. I'm so very glad that on that dark week, that dark year, back when I first came out, that I decided to stick around. Stick around long enough to see this, to do this video for you. And I hope this video impacts somebody, somewhere. And especially if you're an immigrant like me, if you grew up in a different culture, if you still live around that culture, I know what it's like to be from a different background, from a different country, to come out in the culture that is really doesn't have the knowledge, enough knowledge to accept a different sexuality. But things do get better. Things got better for me, a lot better. And you deserve to see what I see. You deserve to have a life that I've had, that others, people that are making these videos had. I mean, I watched thousands of videos, and I mean, it took me 3 weeks to make this, because I just didn't know I could do this. I still can't believe I'm doing this video, but I just don't like cameras. But anyways, I want to just let everyone, all of you out there, no matter if you're 13, 15, 18, if you're gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, it doesn't matter. Just do know that things get so much better. They do. And if for some reason your family can't accept you, there's absolutely no way they can accept you, find a new family. Your friends will be your family. I have a lot of friends that have made their friends their family. And you can do the same thing. Because this life is honestly worth living. Gets better.
And the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Oh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like a lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where